Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today. the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Now another 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
In the second boxing,
Here's the pitch.
left fielder, Giancarlo.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
First baseman, Lou Gordon.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something?
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center
Here's
fielder,
the first pitch to him.
Odubel Herrera.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Grounded to third. This could be two. Scooped up on the backhand to Walker for one. But they will not have a shot at two. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game. Into the box now, Michael Franco. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch is popped up. Andujar moving to his left, and that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now batting, Neil Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Gleyber Torres. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now here's the pitch.
Wilson Ramos.
Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready on 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards catch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in as Dribble Cabrera as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Eflin. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. 9-1-2 due up.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And now time granted here as they step out to rethink things down 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And he just misses with a curveball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Don gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. Standing in, Miguel Andujar, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Adam Morgan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. Pitch on the way. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Torres brings it in, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Herrera on second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. And he pops him up back behind second base. Torres is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Bautista has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Giancarlo Stanton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low with the splitter, ball one. Ramos makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. There to play it is Walker, and there are two gone now. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there as it falls in. At the plate, Adam Morgan.
Adam Morgan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends. Giancarlo Stanton now, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 1 for 6.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jose Bautista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
2-0 now. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the batting order. Turns over. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. So striding in, Miguel Andujar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Grounded to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another shot now, Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Torres, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Ready once again, Carlos Santana. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat.
Santana.
A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. The tag, and he is out at second. Digging in now, Michael Franco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate. Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Wilson Ramos.
He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he's safe. Now the 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Next to hit will be the
Leading off for the Yankees, pitcher Masahiro Tanaka.
Andrew McCutcheon is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Tommy Hunter is on to pitch from the
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled off. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-1. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. McCutcheon leads off second with nobody out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses for ball 1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Luke Voigt is on deck, hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Luke Voigt. He went down on strikes last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins moves over, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So digging in now, Tommy Hunter. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Nick Williams.
Number 5. Williams.
Bouncer to the left side. Andujar's got it. And that's the second out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Andujar brings it in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Bautista is off at first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Down low, and the plot thickens. begins here 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Might have got away with one there on 3-0 as he swings and misses at the cutter.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little different.
And that misses. Ball 4. David Robertson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Robertson's ready. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Judge becomes the first out of the inning. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And that'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And oh my, that pitch is behind him up around the shoulders, and he won't like that much. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 3-0 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this is taken outside for ball one. This one's down to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Coming to the plate now.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swings through the slider there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Robertson pauses. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a soft liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in to try it again as Dribble Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hicks coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He'll be charged with
second baseman, Neil Walker.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Oh, a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's
The pitcher number 30.
Luis Avila enters the game with 1 gone in the top. Top of inning number. Danny Echeverria will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Hoskins. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Giancarlo Stanton now. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 1 for 5. Down and away, ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera with a sliding stop. Great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue. What a play! Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54.
Stepping in, Luis Avilan. Scott Kingery will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jose Bautista. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked at full now at 3-2. Odubel Herrera waits on deck. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Chapman sets. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product.
Left fielder, Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to short. Torres scoops it up. The tag, and he is out. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily
Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Jock Peterson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Nola, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bautista to the track. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Settling in now, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Started that swing a bit too early.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Popped him up. Santana is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, number 13. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder number 35.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Herrera on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in, Brian Dozier. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Bellinger on third with 2 out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder, Buehler, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 out, nobody on. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. High pop-up. Number 13 in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Santana.
2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. target, but this is low, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2.
Yasmani Grandal.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now, Yasiel Puig.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. The pitcher, Walker Buehler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Popped him up. Bautista coming on, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Puig leads off first with one away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. Second at-bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Scooped up, and now a jump throw against his body. Throw to first in plenty of time. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Push to the right side. Throw on to first in time, one away. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. Now pitch on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit to short. And there are two away now. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he is out on the tag. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Turner.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Cabrera there for this one at short. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter,
Stepping in and
number
ready for
13.
another shot, number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Popped him up. Ramos is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High and deep to right center. Bautista giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter,
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cody Bellinger hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set, and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Runners on the move for second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Popped high in the air. Turner is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Machado has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. At the plate, Jose Bautista. First offering on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called. And here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Number 9.
Popped him up.
Grandal.
Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And now is Yasiel Puig. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Bautista has a read on it. 2 down. Striding in, Walker Buehler, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Again, another foul ball. High pop-up. Number 13 moving to his left, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. This is popped up. Number 13 is there, and here's Jock Peterson now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jock Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. Into the box now, number 13. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there. 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. 4-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit to third. Turner has it. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Coming to the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now batting, Aaron Nola. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. Machado over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4. So coming to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Into the box now. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees. Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Popped him up. Franco on the move, 1 away. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Missed with a slider. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. To Cabrera for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this into the box. Odubel Herrera. Lead things off. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. A ball and a strike. Happ hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Herrera stands at second with no outs. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And that's low, ball 4. So now Carlos Santana.
Batting third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
The tag, and he is out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Neil Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Now the 2-0 home. Nope. 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. To second for one on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Hernandez.
He takes a knee-high fastball. Hernandez is a guy you have to.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side. Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Greg Bird will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. There's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. High high fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Jay Happ. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Digging in, Jose Bautista.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A 1-1. Popped him up. Bird shading to his right. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he just misses with a curveball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1 the count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He drew a walk his first time up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting...
And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Drilled to first. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Rhys Hoskins becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Maikel Franco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway. And digging in now, Neil Walker. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista coming on. 1 out. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Riding in once again, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Takes a knee-high fastball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them do.
And Walker's throw is in time for route number 1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. So striding forward now, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. Set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 25.
Bouncer up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now the pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take the rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Rounded down the third baseline. Bronco fields it cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Batista, and he brings it down to. So digging in now, Jose Batista. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for the second strike. The 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's the zone, a curveball in there for a strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Lifted into center field. Herrera's there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
There is Franco. There's one on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. So now Carlos Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge ranging back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready now, Wilson Ramos, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Throw won't get him. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Justin Bohr will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, Justin Bohr.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Scott Kingery called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A.J. Cole is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball.
Ouch, that one hit him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tag made by Walker, and he's out at second. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat.
And count.
With bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hoskins waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Hernandez right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. He tripled last time up.
Third baseman, Maikel Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So next to the plate.
Now batting, second baseman,
Dylan Betances takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there, 2 gone. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the Hold. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Neil Walker. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Now he'll step off. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits in 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Skied into very shallow right. Bautista has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Pat Neshek. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Nick Williams is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Bautista becomes out number 2 this inning. Betances is ready. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Missed with the breaking ball. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll Adam Morgan takes the mound to start the 11th inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. 3-1.
Inside, ball 3.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Popped him up. Hernandez is there for it. got it one away. Digging in, Dylan Betances. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Andrew McCutcheon will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
26, Andrew McCutcheon.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like...
Now McCutcheon belts one, carrying well to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So a big moment in the ball game here. Aaron Hicks. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Luis Garcia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Bird on third. McCutcheon over at second. Hicks at first. One gone. 2-1. That misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Giancarlo Stanton will be next. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. In now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage is... Aroldis Chapman takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So now Carlos Santana struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Grounded back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it. And this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized.